Sceptre monitors offer multiple HDMI inputs, allowing you to connect various devices like gaming consoles, laptops, and streaming devices. You can switch between these inputs using three primary methods. The first method uses physical buttons on the monitor. Locate the source or input button on your monitor's control panel and press it repeatedly to cycle through available inputs like HDMI 1, HDMI 2, and other ports. The second method uses the remote control. Press the source, input, or dedicated HDMI buttons on your Sceptre remote. Then navigate through the input menu using arrow keys and confirm your selection with OK or Enter. The third method uses the on-screen display menu. Access the main menu using the menu button, navigate to input or source settings, select your desired HDMI port from the list, and confirm your selection. Here, you can see the actual HDMI ports on a Sceptre monitor. Most models feature multiple HDMI inputs with different specifications. Modern Sceptre monitors average about 1.8 seconds for input switching, making the process quick and efficient. Remember these three methods for switching HDMI inputs on your Sceptre monitor: physical buttons, remote control, or the on-screen display menu. Each method is effective, so choose the one that works best for your setup. When your Sceptre monitor has HDMI input problems, there are several common issues and solutions to try. Let's start with the most frequent problem: no signal detection. No signal detection is the most common HDMI problem. First, check your HDMI cable integrity by trying a different cable. Many connection issues are simply due to faulty or loose cables. Here's the back of a typical Sceptre monitor. The OSD button, shown by the arrow, is your main control for accessing input settings when the remote isn't working. For intermittent input switching problems, the solution often involves firmware updates or checking for electromagnetic interference from nearby devices. When your remote control becomes unresponsive, start with the basics. Replace the batteries and check for any obstructions blocking the infrared sensor. Now let's cover optimization tips to improve your monitor's performance and make input switching more efficient. Label your inputs in the OSD menu for easy identification. Instead of seeing HDMI 1 and HDMI 2, you can rename them to PlayStation, laptop, or whatever devices you have connected. Use high-quality HDMI cables rated for your resolution and refresh rate needs. Poor quality cables are a common source of signal problems and input switching delays. Regular maintenance is key to optimal performance. Clean your monitor buttons and infrared sensor monthly to prevent dust buildup that can cause input switching problems. Following these troubleshooting steps and optimization tips will help ensure your Sceptre monitor's HDMI inputs work reliably. Remember that most issues can be resolved with simple solutions like checking cables or updating firmware.